Welcome to the Bullet on the Bayou. I'm Spencer Hunt alongside Landon Corbin, and we want to welcome you to Synergy. And we are getting set for the biggest women's championship match in the history of DCW. And we're going to do that right now. Let's set it up to the must-see MC, David Storm, with our announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, our opening contest is without a doubt the largest contest in DCW women's history. And it is for the DCW Women's Championship.
A Category 5 has made landfall in Bayou La Batterie. Camille is here in DCW to challenge for Bobby Thunder's Women's Championship.
This is professional wrestling. It's what it's all about. Two of the biggest names in women's professional wrestling today. Camille tearing through DCW to challenge our DCW Women's Champion, Bobby Thunder. It's going to be electric, Spencer.
Listen, you heard it from David Storm, the biggest match in women's championship history in DCW. And it's not just saying that, right? In the nearly decade-long history of DCW, it has not gotten any bigger than this. Camille, one of the longest reigning NWA women's champions of all time, challenging DCW's own Bobby Thunder.
And here comes our DCW Women's Champion now. From double wide to worldwide. 170 pounds of cornmeal steel and sex appeal. Looking to defend the DCW Women's Championship, standing on Bobby business.
If we know anything about Bobby Thunder, it's that she lives and breathes professional wrestling, and all she wants are moments like this. Sometimes you step into the ring against someone with the accolades of Camille, and you sort of wither away in the big spotlight. But Bobby Thunder, every single time, has stepped up and proven why she is the DCW Women's Champion. This is going to be an unbelievable start to Synergy tonight. Camille and Bobby Thunder for the DCW Women's Championship. And David Storm's going to get us started.
Introducing first, the challenger from Durham, North Carolina. She is the longest reigning NWA Women's Champion of the modern era, the Cat 5, Camille. And her opponent, from the double wide to worldwide, she is the reigning, defending DCW Women's Champion, Bobby Thunder!
As always, the reaction from the DCW faithful. They love Bobby Thunder, but I think you can sort of feel this tension in the air as Camille, certainly, I mean, look at the stature of the Cat 5 Camille, right? Just looking at her, she looks like a physical force. I mean, this is an American Gladiator standing in that ring right now, Landon.
No kidding. Fresh off American Gladiator, the Hurricane tearing through that competition, now looking to get back into professional wrestling where she loves to compete. But that's the thing about Camille. She's an all-around athlete. You could talk about softball, football, bodybuilding. She's found her way into professional wrestling, and she's never looked back.
Big collar and elbow tie-up to kick things off in the early going of this matchup, and immediately the power game from Camille backing up our women's champion into the corner. A clean break there, but again, a tense start. Landon, we talk about Bobby Thunder wanting to test her mettle against the best of the best in women's professional wrestling, but Landon, to your point, Camille looking to test her mettle in her own way, making her return to the pro wrestling ring tonight.
That's right. I mean, and that's what I love so much about Bobby Thunder, right? They say iron sharpens iron, gold sharpens gold. Bobby wants to challenge herself with the best of the best. That is the mark of a true champion. Other side of the ring, you've got Cat 5 Camille looking to come in here, getting a little bit of a reset. What a great test for Camille. Bobby Thunder's been on a roll. This is a huge matchup on both sides, Spencer.
As these women look for a third collar and elbow tie-up, no clear advantage yet. And just like that, bit of wrist control there from Camille has the champion. Had her backed up into the corner earlier. Bobby Thunder has yet to sort of figure her way to gain control, and there she goes right there, getting wrist control over Camille. But Camille immediately going to the hair there. Bobby Thunder hanging on. But we'll see if those types of tactics continue to play out in this matchup. Landon.
Yeah, still very much in the feeling out stages of this contest. And you saw early on Camille.
Hold on now, sorry to interrupt you. Shoulders are down. Kick out at 2, but nice work by Camille keeping Bobby Thunder on the mat.
Camille showing maybe a little bit of that strategy going in, trying to take Bobby off her game. And now Camille grappling. She's got Bobby locked up in this submission.
And very, very smart, has both arms and then drives the face of Bobby Thunder into the mat and then into that front face lock there.
Yeah, waste absolutely no time. Cat 5 Camille is taking the breath right out of Bobby. She's got that arm wrapped around. Wait, Bobby takes wrist control, turns this back around. Bobby on top now, and listen to the fans here in DCW.
These two women are feeling each other out. As far as we know, this is the very first time one-on-one matchup between these two women, and we're thrilled to have it right here on Synergy.
One of the things I love about Bobby Thunder is she's so unapologetically herself, true to herself every step of the way, and she's found success by trusting in her own work ethic, her own ability. You know, she sells merchandise out of a red cooler, and she wouldn't have it any other way. Every now and then you can get a long neck out of there.
Listen, that cooler's pretty empty. As much as these DCW fans love her, she's selling out all the time. But it looks like Camille's going to challenge our champion to a bit of a test of strength. We've seen the early strength advantage from Camille, but can Bobby Thunder stick with Camille here? Oh!
Set the trap, did Camille. And that doesn't really surprise me, you know. She's got that reach advantage. And so the second Bobby Thunder fell into that trap, she immediately took that opportunity and now play into the crowd a little bit.
Well, here's the thing. Camille quickly disposes of Bobby Thunder. I think our DCW fans here, we're really looking forward to seeing Camille. But, I mean, you see now they have totally turned on Camille. She has been just vicious with Bobby Thunder, now kind of immediately flipping that switch, and is more than happy to hear the boos from those here in the Bullet.
Yeah, and I understand the disappointment of the fans here. Camille, decorated athlete, but Bobby is not without her accolades as well. Won the DCW Women's Championship in her debut here in Diamond Championship Wrestling. Also a recipient of the Brad Armstrong Journeyman Award.
That's right. Look at this. Bobby Thunder using the ring to her advantage. Coming back in, rolls through, and the redneck leg sweep. Bobby Thunder, cover to retain the gold. Kick out at 1.
Picture perfect from Bobby, and now
this is what we've seen, Landon, from Bobby Thunder. As impressive as everything is in her arsenal, her resiliency might be the biggest check mark.
Yeah, second to none. It doesn't matter how many times you knock Bobby Thunder down. She's got absolutely no give up. And now
whips Camille across, up and over. Camille landing on the apron. Goes low underneath Bobby Thunder, shoulders down, wait for it. She's back on her feet. Oh, bicycle kick misses. And then using the hair to toss Bobby Thunder to the mat below.
Yeah, that's the advantage that Camille brings to the table, that athleticism. Bobby didn't have an answer for it. Now, Camille trying to go to work on the arm here of Bobby Thunder.
Landon, what do you make of the combination of Camille's athleticism with her ability to bend the rules in her favor?
She's absolutely devious. I mean, it's a very dangerous combination. Bobby Thunder is going to have to find an opportunity to turn that against Camille. But Camille's got to be careful, right? Our officials here at Diamond Championship Wrestling are laser-eyed. They're going to be watching her every step of the way.
Well, and the experience of Camille. She's very, very used to using every bit of the 5 count she's given, or bending the rules just far enough to where they don't break. Shoulders are down again on our champion, as it seems like she's really settled in on inflicting damage, focusing on that left arm and shoulder of Bobby Thunder.
So we talked about from the jump that experience advantage that Camille does bring to the table, and now it does look like she has completely lasered in.
Listen, Camille came in with a game plan, and it is working to perfection in this matchup, Landon. She didn't come back to pro wrestling off of American Gladiators to walk into the Bullet on the Bayou and lose, right? She is coming in tonight to walk out the DCW Women's Champion.
No doubt. Just another accolade for Camille. Tearing through Diamond Championship Wrestling, looking to leave destruction in her wake. But and look at this. Bobby Thunder trying to get back into it, runs straight into that clothesline. Camille almost had it there.
She had just a moment of separation, did Bobby Thunder, but runs into the wall that is Camille. And now Camille has that arm again of Bobby Thunder and using the rope now to just stretch away at the muscle and tear at the ligaments of the shoulder and arm of Bobby Thunder.
Camille's going to use every inch of that ring.
Oh.
She would use every inch of this damn building to get the DCW Women's Championship from Bobby Thunder here tonight. What a way to kick off Synergy, Spencer.
Well, and you know Camille has scouted Bobby Thunder. You can tell the target on that left arm going to be awfully difficult for Bobby Thunder to stand on business if she can't use that left arm.
Bobby Thunder takes that punch to the mouth.
And again, driving that left arm, that left shoulder into the middle turnbuckle. And I got to tell you, Landon, Bobby Thunder has been ready for this challenge, but Camille came in looking to make a statement, and it is all Camille right now. Ooh, again. You talked about it, using every inch of that ring to her advantage.
Let me tell you something. This area is familiar with hurricanes coming through and tearing up the Gulf Coast. Could we see it again here tonight? Cat 5 tosses Bobby Thunder once again into that middle turnbuckle.
And this is already after using that ring post. But wait, Bobby Thunder, where did that come from? The super kick connects right under the chin of Camille. And Bobby Thunder finally for a moment has a chance to collect herself and try to get back into this thing.
It only takes one mistake.
And you're absolutely right. Camille turned to the DCW fans to jaw a little bit back and forth. And then it was her jaw that ended up getting a kick to the face. Bobby Thunder ducks under. And a clothesline by the DCW Women's Champion. Notice all of her offense coming from the right side with that left shoulder having received damage. Wait for it. And the Thunder rolls. Bobby Thunder connecting with Camille. Can she retain the Women's Championship? Oh, a kick out at the last second.
I mean, barely. Bobby Thunder was seconds away from one of her biggest wins in her entire career.
Can she stay on top of the challenger, though? Signs of life from Bobby Thunder. She's got Camille up. But Camille rolls her up. Shoulders are down. Camille almost getting the championship there. Pinning combination from Thunder. Kick out at 2 as these women trade pin attempts back and forth. Camille goes low there to the midsection. Whips Bobby Thunder across. Here comes Camille. Bobby Thunder up and over. Oh, and the bicycle kick that time connects. And you could tell that hesitation from Bobby Thunder. because of the damage Camille has already done. Not quite as explosive as she usually is, and Camille makes her pay for it.
We've seen that before in those situations. Bobby Thunder was looking to go for that clothesline, realized she couldn't do it. She couldn't use that arm the way she's used to. Camille takes advantage, but now Bobby looking to catch Camille in a precarious position here.
Bobby Thunder, dangerous thoughts on her mind, looking like she's going for a superplex on the challenger, but Camille back on her feet. Watch out! Camille has dominated all over the country with this.
Got that torture rack, turns it over. There's the truth.
Cover. Camille to win the championship, and Bobby Thunder. Unbelievable. I don't know if that was champion's luck or instinct, but Bobby Thunder grabs the bottom rope and survives.
Now Camille's got that front face lock.
Turns her around. Wait, Bobby Thunder gets out of it. Spine buster by Bobby Thunder. Hooks the leg. Thunder with the, no, oh my goodness, another one.
Unbelievable.
That
Bobby
had
Thunder.
to be 2.99, Landon.
And our champion showing a few signs of frustration here.
But how about Bobby Thunder coming back from these big explosive moves from Camille? And look at this. Through the pain. Swinging. The Cat 5. All the way around the ring.
That's just how much the DCW Women's Championship means to Bobby Thunder.
Oh.
But look at this. The leg lariat.
Camille to win the title. No, a kick out at 2.
And back and forth we go for the DCW Women's Championship.
It is not often you come into a contest calling it the biggest thing a division has ever seen, and it is less frequent that that match lives up to it. These two women are showing out to kick off Synergy tonight. Bobby Thunder ducks under. Trying to go for a backslide here. Camille too strong. Driving Bobby Thunder into the corner. And uh-oh. She might be going for the truth one more time. I don't think Bobby Thunder can withstand a second one.
Wait a minute.
The reversal. The shoulders are down. And Bobby Thunder wins it.
Here is your winner, and still DCW Women's Champion, Bobby Thunder!
Multiple times, Camille was zeroed in on the DCW Women's Championship, but Bobby Thunder proves why she is the diamond standard of the women's division in Diamond Championship Wrestling.
That's the resiliency of our champion, Bobby Thunder.
More Synergy after this.
Saying yes can be hard with severe asthma, but you can say
yes
to fewer asthma attacks. Tezspire is an add-on maintenance treatment for people aged 12 and older with severe asthma or inadequately controlled chronic rhinosinusitis with nasal polyps. It's not for sudden breathing problems. Tezspire is proven to help prevent asthma attacks and relieve symptoms.
Are you sure?
yes
For those with nasal polyps, it's proven to help shrink polyps and reduce nasal congestion.
Yes, chef.
Serious allergic reactions like anaphylaxis may occur. Call your doctor or get emergency care if you have rash, hives, breathing problems, red, swollen, or itchy eyes, swelling of face, mouth, or tongue, fainting, dizziness, or lightheadedness. Talk to your doctor if you have a parasitic infection, if your asthma worsens, or before stopping other medicines. Avoid live vaccines. Sore throat, flu, and cold symptoms, upper respiratory infections, nosebleeds, injection site reactions, joint or back pain may occur. Say yes. Ask your doctor about Tezspire.
This is Zach. He's a social media influencer. There's a lot young homeowners don't understand about the internet.
People just watch you watching videos?
Yeah, it's a reaction video.
You must be good at reacting to videos.
Yeah.
What are you doing there?
Oh, this is me trying on hats.
So you sell hats?
No.
So you work for the thrift store?
I was just trying them on, film myself.
Why'd you do that?
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto with us.
This is just you opening a box of sneakers.
After what has to be the most memorable start in the history of Synergy, Landon, there's only one thing you can do, and that's to welcome the DCW Heavyweight Champion, to the bullet on the bayou.
Andy V10 Hansen is the heart of Diamond Championship Wrestling.
But Andy Hansen, what mood is he going to be in tonight? After now, no longer having the Alabama Heavyweight Championship thanks to Crusher Cottrell.
Absolute heartbreak last time.
Hansen, everybody.
But he's fired up.
I always get excited every time I get to say V10 Hansen. And last time we did it, I not only got to reference you as the DCW Heavyweight Champion, but you were also the inaugural DCW Alabama Champion. Unfortunately, that was until the perpetual thorn in your side, Crusher Cottrell, got his wish granted and walked out the new Alabama champion. Your thoughts?
He didn't walk, he ran because he knew he stole it from me. Crusher Cottrell has lied to everyone in here. He's lied to me, and he's lying to himself because he knows. Crusher knows he's not the best wrestler in the state of Alabama.
So when can we expect you and Crusher Cottrell in the squared circle to run it back one more time for that Alabama Heavyweight Championship?
Me personally, I'd love to do it tonight. I don't know why he's running. You know, he keeps breaking up with the Pillars of Pain, getting back together with them, breaking up with them, getting back together with them. He doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know how to commit to anything. I want him to commit to coming out tonight and wrestling me and giving me my title shot.
So, should we not hear from Crusher Cottrell tonight, what are your plans for the DCW Heavyweight Championship?
I'll defend it against anyone, anywhere, anytime. I'm not afraid of anybody. And I want to prove to everybody here I'm a fighting champion. But again, Crusher is not the best wrestler of the state of Alabama, and he needs to come out here and address that. He stole.
Wait a minute. This is not the music of Crusher Cottrell. But it is the firstborn Wilson Reed.
Andy V10 Hansen, you're so focused on Crusher Cottrell that you don't understand there are other people in that locker room that are hungry for that opportunity.
Firstborn, I know you don't know how to work a microphone, but you should probably just turn it off. Turn it off, Firstborn. The noise is driving me up a wall. I don't got time for this.
How about instead of turning this microphone off, I get in that ring and I put that fire you so-called have out. You see, my name for all of you people who don't know, because I heard you, the firstborn Wilson Reed. It is my birthright to be at the top of this company, and I'm here to take what's mine. So while you stay focused on Crusher Cottrell, you can make this easy for me, and you can hand me that championship, and I'll allow you to walk out of that ring. Or I can get in there, and I can make you hand me the DCW Heavyweight Championship.
You know what, Firstborn Wilson Reed? Stop wasting everybody's time with this terrible promo, and let's get a ref out here, and let's have a match. I'll defend the championship right now.
Okay, let's do it. Get a referee out here.
It looks like we're going to see it. Andy V10 Hansen was looking for a fight tonight, and he found one in the form of the firstborn.
Well, listen, you got to respect it. Firstborn Wilson Reed feels like he's ready, coming off an impressive win over Judas Hayes. But this will be his biggest test to date, no doubt about it. Feels like it's his time But I don't know about him saying just hand over the championship. That's not how things work around here, Wilson.
Well, and the thing is that going up against Andy V-Tan Hansen, you have to earn every inch that you gain on the DCW heavyweight champion. Andy Hansen, admittedly, not in a great mood, as you can tell, and it looks like we have some company here at the commentary table to watch this now DCW Heavyweight Championship match. Welcome, Crusher Cottrell.
You just shut up and let me talk. Listen, what a dishonor it is to sit here in front of you as the Alabama Heavyweight Champion. You know, I loved every second of beating the hell out of Andy V-Tan Hansen, but at the end of the day, I hate representing the awful state of Alabama. As a matter of fact, my first order of business as the Alabama Heavyweight Champion is going to be to rename it to the Florida Heavyweight Championship.
Well, Crusher, if you have so much disdain for the state of Alabama, why did you want to go after the championship to begin with? And why are you even here in Diamond Championship Wrestling if Florida and everywhere else is so much better?
Listen, I love championships. I love being the best. But what I want to do here in Diamond Championship Wrestling is take everything away from Andy V-Tan Hansen. I took his Alabama Heavyweight Championship. Now I'm going to take his DCW Heavyweight Championship. I'm going to take his ability to wrestle. I'm going to take his ability to walk. I'm going to take his ability to live.
It seems like you are committed to making Andy Hansen's life a living hell, but Andy Hansen is asking if you're committing to a match with him for that Alabama Heavyweight Championship. Are you going to be committed to that or stay non-committal?
We'll see what the future holds, but I don't discuss business with the likes of you two.
Well, it's a real pleasure having you here, Crusher. Thank you so much. Meanwhile, in the ring, Andy V-Tan Hansen taking it to the firstborn Wilson Reed. Ducks under, has the shoulders down, but Wilson Reed close to the ropes, and another backslide attempt here now from Andy V-Tan Hansen. Here's the deal, that DCW Heavyweight Championship, Landon, is on the line.
It is right now. Andy V-Tan Hansen, battle-tested, resilient as they come, but willing to put that championship up for grabs anytime, any place.
Well, Crusher, you're sitting here at ringside. We know very much that you have made it sort of known that you're going to come out and cause chaos anytime Andy Hansen is in that ring. Are you going to stay put here at commentary, or why are you getting a closer look at Wilson Reed?
This has nothing to do with Wilson Reed. This has everything to do with me watching Andy V-Tan Hansen focus on the wrong thing. He's focused on being a fighting champion and fighting whoever comes out here. And what he really should be worried about is me, the anomaly, the best wrestler in DCW, the best wrestler in the world, standing here right in front of him.
Well, I think Andy V-Tan Hansen is focused on being a leader here in Diamond Championship Wrestling and a representative of the state of Alabama, which at the moment, Mr. Cottrell, you are as the Alabama Heavyweight Champion.
Have I mentioned that I hate the state of Alabama?
Yeah, you've made that very clear.
There ain't nothing over here but farms. It's just open land and inbreds.
Well, it's this state that's giving you the opportunity to come to the bullet on the bayou and claim all these championships that you're after. And you talk about Andy V-Tan Hansen focusing on the wrong things, but he looks very focused in that ring right now. Yeah, Wilson Reed has been very, very game. Wilson Reed said it's his birthright to be DCW Heavyweight Champion. But Andy Hansen is here to fight every single night, and you're sitting next to us.
Because I'm smart. You're right, I am a champion. So I'm not stupid enough to go out there and fight every single night. What do you think I am, an idiot? What do you think I am? Somebody from the state of Alabama, an inbred? Absolutely not.
Well, the state of Alabama here, the home of Diamond Championship Wrestling with the Diamond Mine, where we see stars born year after year. And I think Andy Hansen takes pride in that. And that's exactly why he's in there right now defending the Diamond Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. And what an opportunity for Wilson Reed.
And listen to the DCW fans. That's why Andy Hansen wants to be Alabama champion. Look at the way they respect him, the pride they have in Andy Hansen. I don't know that they feel the same way about Crusher Cottrell.
I could not care any less about what these people think of me. What I care about is winning and being the best at every single thing that I do, in which I am.
Well, I do want to ask you, while Andy Hansen has Wilson Reed off of his feet here, Wilson Reed, that's the last breath he's got on Andy Hansen. Is Hansen going to be taking his last breath as DCW heavyweight champion?
See that hard shot.
Able to back his way out of it and break free of the submission hold. Back elbow from Andy Hansen, and he's fired up. But Andy Hansen referenced the Pillars of Pain and your on-again, off-again relationship with the Pillars. They were very much involved in your Alabama Heavyweight Championship match last week on Synergy. Cover by Andy Hansen to retain the Heavyweight Championship, kick out at 2. What's the deal with the Pillars of Pain? Do you need them? It certainly seems like it.
Listen, I don't need anybody but myself, but if I have some people to give me a little bit of help and make it easier on me so I can continue to do this for as long as I want and beat the living hell out of anybody and everybody that steps into that ring with me, I will be happy to do so.
Wait, here comes Wilson Reed now. Back suplex on the champion. Tough landing for Andy Hansen.
Yeah, doing a lot of damage to that midsection of Andy Hansen. Wilson Reed might have an opportunity right here. Firstborn's lining it up.
Much to, you know, the demise of these fans here. Not a big fan of. Wait, spear! Spear out of nowhere! Andy Hansen retains the heavyweight championship.
Here's your winner, and still DCW
You know what? I'm sick and tired of this.
champion, Andy V10 Hansen.
Does he still look unfocused? Does he still look like a guy that's focused on the wrong things? Andy V10 Hansen looks like somebody that's locked in. Looks like someone who's ready to carry the torch of DCW and the state of Alabama, regardless of what Crusher Cottrell thinks.
It was an incredible performance from our DCW heavyweight champion.
Andy Hansen wants Crusher right now. Crusher wanted a closer look. He's been here the whole time. Step in that ring, Crusher.
I think he's going to do it.
Don't forget, he's not an idiot. We'll be back with more Synergy coming up next.
We've refreshed Oscar Mayer Deli Fresh with more flavor and a new look. Introducing the Deli Fresh Guarantee. Taste it, love it, or it's on us.
T-Mobile introduces nothing. Pay nothing today and walk out with a new phone.
Well, isn't that something?
No, it's nothing.
Exactly.
What do we know about nothing?
I got nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
You gotta give me something.
We are. It's nothing.
What's going on here?
Nothing.
They get it. It's nothing.
Okay, what stood out to you most about this ad?
Nothing.
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 Get a new phone. No taxes, no fees, no money down. Nothing. There are 250 reasons to choose T-Mobile. Find yours.
Colonel knew folks hated Mondays, so he made sure Tuesdays were finger-licking good with 8 pieces of juicy, crispy chicken or tenders for just $10. It's TGI Tuesday. $10, 8 pieces, one big deal. KFC $10 Tuesdays.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by his tag team partner, Thaddeus Takeover Collins. He is one half of the Premier Takeover, the Premier Zamir Dixon.
Emotions are high tonight on Synergy. From the Women's Championship to the Heavyweight Championship. And our main event tonight, we've got the Junior Heavyweight Championship on the line. It is a stacked stacked night on Synergy, and that continues now with the premier Zamir Dixon in singles action, Landon.
You talk about emotional. This guy is energetic. Zamir Dixon has so much heart and so much fight that he brings in that ring. And let me tell you something, I'm not supposed to be biased in my commentary, trying to do my job, but I gotta say that I love this new formed team between Dixon and Thaddeus Collins.
Yeah, absolutely right. Premier Takeover making an impact early.
His opponent being accompanied to the ring by his tag team partner, the Liability, Leo Valentino. He is one half of the DCW Tag Team Champions, the Pillars of Pain. 1 in a million, Mason Mosley.
Listen, Zamir Dixon, Thaddeus Takeover Collins, they are like the shiny new toy of the tag team division in Diamond Championship Wrestling. But the mainstay, the team that has been together longer than any other team in DCW Tag Team Division, and also, by the way, the DCW Tag Team Champions, the Pillars of Pain, are here, and we're going to see one-on-one action, Zamir Dixon and Mason Mosley. But the Pillars of Pain are here to prove, like they always are, they always have this chip on their shoulder that they are the best the tag team division has to offer, regardless of who new and shiny comes through that curtain.
Spencer, it's a tale as old as time. Death, taxes, and the Pillars of Pain will find a way to win. Tonight, Mosley versus Dixon, one-on-one action. But you have to imagine tag team championship implications nonetheless.
Well, and we know the last time we saw these two teams, they were facing off in tag team championship action. And it seemed for a long time that Premier Takeover were going to take the gold from Pillars of Pain. But the experience factor of Pillars of Pain served the sort of truth of the matter, right? And it sort of gave the Pillars of Pain the upper hand at the end to retain the gold. But Zamir Dixon, you imagine a win tonight over Mason Mosley, and suddenly they're right back in it.
Yeah, and you kind of see the whole story of that match that we saw before play out in the opening seconds right here. Zamir Dixon, very impressive in the early stages, trying to catch Mosley off guard, and Mosley pulls that hair, gives him a shot right to the face, hooks that arm around, and just like that, Pillars of Pain, Mosley on top. Zamir trying to push off here and create some separation, but Mosley once again hangs on to that hair, and he's got that side headlock locked in tight, Spencer. Gonna try and get wrist control here. Wait a minute, changes strategy, very smart, shoulders are down. Mosley back up on his feet. Look at how lightning quick, electric offense from Zamir Dixon.
He is exciting every single time. Look at that. How about that? The duck there, nearly like Matrix style there, and Zamir Dixon off the ropes. This thing is looking great for Dixon. Cover for the win, and Leo Valentino interrupting this matchup. Our official calling for the bell. Thaddeus Takeover Collins in there now, and this thing has completely lost control.
Collins wasn't going to sit there and watch Leo Valentino insert himself into this match. Pillars of Pain just can't stand the taste. Anytime that they lose control, they just can't stand it.
Premier Takeover, clean house. We're going to get this thing sorted out on the other side of the break.
Halloween isn't a season. It's a lifestyle. And Michael's is the one-stop shop for anyone born to. Boo. It has everything you need for hosting. Co-hosting. Hey. Decoring. And costuming. The DIY for. We totally killed it. Get your fifth leg off of me. It's my fourth leg.
Hey! Oops.
The Bank of America customized cash rewards Visa card for life's rewarding moments. Earn 6% cash back in the category of your choice, like online shopping, for the first year from account opening.
Hello. Look at me. Go. Now look at these football men signing on to become Old Spice men. What now, coach? Training montage. Scrub!
I am horse.
You can't play in the NFL, but you can smell like it.
We learned during the break, Landon, that this is now a tag team match. Listen, Thaddeus Takeover Collins and Leo Valentino were here anyway. Let's get them involved. And Premier Takeover get another shot at Pillars of Pain in non-title action.
Yeah, clearly Leo Valentino wanted to insert himself. Here we are, tag team action. And, I mean, you got to imagine, Zamir is looking to pick up right where he left off. He was looking really great against Mosley there towards the end of what was supposed to be a one-on-one match.
Yeah, absolutely right. Leo Valentino could tell that Mason Mosley was in trouble. He inserted himself. And now, looking to insert himself, Thaddeus Takeover Collins and all over 300 pounds of him.
Biggest man in the ring most of the time, Thaddeus Takeover Collins. Incredibly impressive. Don't let his size fool you. Thaddeus Collins is incredibly agile. A very dangerous competitor here in Diamond Championship Wrestling, a former tag team champion in his own right.
And maybe Mason Mosley doing the smartest thing he could possibly do, which is get the hell out of there and tag in Leo Valentino.
Showing a little bit of that power advantage here is Thaddeus Collins.
Huge shoulders into the midsection of Valentino.
And just launches Valentino all the way post to post.
Listen, we talked about Mason Mosley making the smart choice, getting out of the ring, but talk about smart choices. Zamir Dixon choosing Thaddeus Takeover Collins as his new tag team partner. My goodness.
Holy cow. And now Dixon getting back into this thing. Collins picks him up.
Hey, listen. Whatever you need to do to get it done, using Dixon as a weapon and nearly gets the win over the tag team champions.
I love it. It's just a perfect combination of styles that makes them so unpredictable. I'm really excited about Premier Takeover here in Diamond Championship Wrestling.
Dixon, the boot from all the way across the ring, follows it up with a bulldog. Tag into Collins now. Things are looking good for Premier Takeover.
Very impressive with these frequent tags, and now leg drop.
The assist from Big Thad. Cover. Kick out at 2. Leo Valentino has to make it back to his corner as Thaddeus Takeover Collins and Zamir Dixon are proving to be much too much for the tag team champions right now.
Oh, that power once again. Absolutely planting Leo Valentino.
Landon, what do the Pillars of Pain need to do to get back into this thing?
Well, I mean, I have to imagine the Pillars of Pain have drawn up every possible scenario into the book. We could be one mistake away from Pillars of Pain scoring a shock victory once again. We've seen it time and time again over the years here in Diamond Championship Wrestling, and just like that, the referee had his back turned just for a second, Spencer.
But that's all it takes with the Pillars of Pain. Just a heartbeat gave them enough time to shift this match into their favor.
And I can guarantee you the strategy has completely shifted for the Pillars of Pain. This ring may as well be cut into 2 triangles at this point.
Well, and we saw it the last time these two teams faced off. The Pillars of Pain very clearly want to single out Zamir Dixon. They want to keep Thaddeus Takeover Collins on that apron as long as humanly possible.
Ooh. And look at this, Leo Valentino just raking the back of Zamir Dixon. Insult to injury. Right hands here in the corner.
We saw Zamir Dixon and Thaddeus Takeover Collins together for the first time when they came out to sort of aid Travis Mason, who was on his own getting beat down 2-1 by the Pillars of Pain. Premier Takeover got a shot at those tag team titles. Came up just a little bit short, but you can tell They are trying to climb right back to the top of the mountain and try to push the Pillars of Pain right off the other side.
Only thing they enjoy more than winning championships is inflicting punishment on their opponents.
Ooh.
But Zamir Dixon looking to fight out of this. Mosley, what's he thinking here? Wait a minute, Zamir rolls him up.
Turns it around, shoulders down. Able to get the shoulder up, kick out at 2.
And look at that, how quickly Mosley sensed. That was the first time in several minutes Zamir Dixon had crossed that middle line, made it closer to his side, and Mosley turns things around quickly.
The drop toe hold, followed by a quick elbow drop by Leo Valentino, and a kick out at 2. But you're absolutely right. Like a shark smelling blood in the water, they kept Zamir Dixon far from Thaddeus Takeover Collins.
And look how smart this is from Leo Valentino, dragging Zamir back to his corner. All the while, he's got that arm wrapped around the throat, restricting the airflow from Zamir Dixon, who relies on that energetic offense.
Double suplex from the Pillars of Pain. Hooks the leg, and Dixon gets a shoulder up.
Yeah, Dixon just kicking out on instinct there. So much fight, so scrappy is Premier Zamir Dixon. In a deep, deep trouble right now against the Pillars of Pain.
Mosley whips Dixon across. Here he comes charging after. Dixon rolls out of the way. Here we go. Oh!
Did he have just enough left in the tank? Or did he just spend it all? Can he make it over to Thaddeus Collins?
Mason Mosley awfully close to Leo Valentino as well. Dixon clawing his way over. Tagging to Valentino, but Dixon does make it to Collins. Here comes Thaddeus Takeover Collins coming out of the left side here. Watch out. Meeting of the minds. Oh!
Scrambling the brains of the Pillars of Pain.
Out goes Leo Valentino.
Oh!
But wait, Mosley, the knee to Dixon, sending Thaddeus out of the ring now.
Collins didn't see it.
What are they thinking? Oh! Driving Collins into that ring post. We've seen this before from the Pillars of Pain. Single out Zamir Dixon, and now it looks like they want to use the championship. They're going to get disqualified.
Wait a minute!
The Lone Wolves! The Lone Wolves!
Travis Mason and Lash LaFleur, clearly with a score to settle of their own against Pillars of Pain, coming to the aid of Zamir Dixon. Returning the favor.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the referee's decision. This match will end in a no contest.
Listen, you can't blame the Lone Wolves for the no contest. They came out returning the favor of the Premier Takeover when they helped Travis Mason, but the Pillars of Pain escape again.
But what a performance from Premier Takeover. They were just a breath away from being tag team champions.
We've got more action coming up on Synergy next.
Are you searching for something fun? Look into the Subaru Crosstrek. Consumer Reports named the Crosstrek the 2026 top subcompact SUV. And Subaru is Consumer Reports' best overall automotive brand for the second year in a row. This is the one. Consumer Reports' top subcompact SUV, the Subaru Crosstrek and Crosstrek Hybrid.
Hey, what's going on? I don't want to go back to school. Oh, honey, you want to know something Grandma told me? Well, when I was nervous, she would make my hands nice and warm, make my hair just right. And if you ever need a kiss, take this one from me. Should I give you one kiss? Yeah, just one. On the bus. Bye. Bye-bye.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Galway, Ireland, Liam Cohen.
We want to welcome you back to Synergy and welcome back to the Bullet, Liam Callahan.
Yeah, Liam has spent some time putting down some pints at the pub. I've heard of the Fighting Irish, but this guy's got a piss-poor attitude.
We have not seen Liam Cullen here in DCW in months and months, and I guess that time at the bar will do that to you. But he's back and looking ready to brawl. Oh, wait now.
Being accompanied to the ring by Uncle Earl from Grand Bay, Alabama, Big Noah.
Big Noah's here.
It's Big Noah. And it's Uncle Earl. We know we saw Uncle Earl last time. He's got that boot. He was injured in that matchup against Tyler LeMasters. Big Noah stepped up and got the win. And it looks like whether it's Uncle Earl or Big Noah, the party's on.
We got to do it. Here we go. Uncle Earl back in the house.
Oh, they're having a great time. I'm having a great time.
It's always a party when Uncle Earl and Big Noah are around.
That's right. Uncle Earl here. Uncle Earl here to support his sister's boy, Big Noah, who I believe, to my knowledge, is making his official singles debut, at least in a matchup where he's not entering it halfway in after Uncle Earl told him to get the job done.
Yeah, stepped in for Uncle Earl last time, was highly impressive, and was highly impressive in that Battle Royal a few weeks back as well.
That's right. Big Noah making an impact here alongside Uncle Earl, who is here to help watch alongside. And listen, Liam Cullen is back in DCW, but it could be possible his luck has run out with his first matchup being up against Big Noah here tonight.
Spencer, you mentioned, first technical singles match from bell to bell at least. But, and obviously, we're used to seeing Uncle Earl in there, but now still has that injury that Uncle Earl's working through.
Yeah, I mean, you saw it. That's a fresh boot on the ankle of Uncle Earl. And Uncle Earl would rather be in there fighting it out with Liam Cullen.
He sure would, but he did offer some words of wisdom to Big Noah for this contest.
Yeah?
He said it ain't rocket surgery, but if he hits the nail right between the eyes, that's a blessing in disguise.
Did he say that?
That's exactly what he said.
It ain't rocket surgery. I heard that. Liam whips Big Noah across. How about that? Big Noah just running like a brick wall. And Liam needs a timeout.
Yeah, he's calling for one of those timeouts that he gets. How many does he get again?
Well, that would be 0 here in professional wrestling, Landon. I thought you knew the rules by now, but listen, he goes out of the ring, and he's back up against Uncle Earl, so he's kind of got nowhere to go. Big Noah ready to go here, showing the power against a man not small in stature.
Yeah,
in Liam Cullen.
I would imagine that the power game is just about 50-50 here. Cullen's certainly
hold on.
Not shy. Oh, look at this.
Big right hands from Big Noah.
Look at these haymakers.
Liam again trying to get away from Big Noah.
That's an intimidating force right there. Boot or no boot.
Yeah, listen, Uncle Earl's not going to let a boot get in the way of helping protect his sister's boy here tonight.
There's a little bit of that inexperience from Big Noah. Got caught right there by Liam, and now it looks like that boot on Uncle Earl may have given Cullen some ideas.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Targeting the left side of Big Noah, trying to chop the big man down to size here.
Look, that's sound strategy, no doubt.
We've seen Noah put in and lay in the damage, but can he take a punch? We're finding out right now.
Yeah, we're learning a lot about Big Noah and what goes on at the farm. What exactly has Uncle Earl put Noah through? But, I mean, what an opportunity to showcase what he can do.
He does have Big Noah down to a knee, which is giving him a bit of the leverage advantage for Cullen, but Noah trying to fight back to his vertical base. Couple of elbows causing some separation. Whips Cullen across. And wait, he went for the boot, but his left knee gave out the damage that Liam had done.
And that looks awfully familiar.
It's what we saw last time on Synergy with Uncle Earl, and that's why Uncle Earl's standing on the outside right now watching this whole thing happen. Can Big Noah fight through the pain? Or will Liam Collins' return match in DCW be a victory over Big Noah?
Yeah, look at these headbutts right to the back of Big Noah, man. And I thought Big Noah was hard-headed.
Look at this stare down between Cullen and Big Earl, but wait, he took his eyes off of Big Noah. I think the headbutts woke something up in Noah. Big splash in the corner. Revving it up, trying to put some life back into that left leg, and so far so good. He's going for it, and that time, he's able to hit the boot, and Big Noah picks up the win.
Here is your winner, Big Noah!
Looks like Big Noah has learned a thing or two from Uncle Earl. Boot and all, the party continues.
Fighting through the pain. How impressed are you with Big Noah here tonight on Synergy?
Not as impressed as Uncle Earl, but Landon, we've got main event championship action coming up next.
It's better than a great snack? A century's worth of them. Sounds nuts, but it's not. It's nuts.com. Our family's been snacking for 100 years. Scouring the globe for the juiciest fruit and greatest organic goodies. Chocolatizing everything from espresso beans to Swedish gummy bears. And crafting custom gifts they'll love to the last bite. So go nuts. You've got a century of snacks to try. Get 20% off and free shipping at nuts.com today.
Well, I could feel the pull, everyone all around. When we're together,
At Blue Chew, we believe healthcare shouldn't be a hassle. That's why we make it easy to connect with licensed medical professionals online and have your prescriptions delivered straight to your door. Combining sildenafil and tadalafil for the body with a formulation targeting the mind. Both chewable and sublingual for fast-acting results. It's all online at bluechew.com.
It is main event time on Synergy. And it looks like we're going to start by hearing from the Playboy, Brian Baudelaire.
Oh, what a joy.
You can cut my music now.
Quite frankly, you people disgust me. You disgust me more than Ace Lee. Because you sat here and you cheer for him and you get up to your feet when you should be cheering me. I didn't have to cheat to win my title. I didn't have to put my foot on the rope to win my title. But Ace Lee is a cheater. Shut up!
Talk about a piss-poor attitude.
Baudelaire as respectful as ever.
Cheat, but Ace Lee is a cheater. So Ace, I want you to come face me like a man. Man to man, you come down here right now and you tell these people how much of a cheater you are right now.
Baudelaire upset that last time Ace Lee gave him a taste of his own medicine.
Yeah, I mean, that's the truth. Ace Lee absolutely did use the ropes to his advantage to pin Brian Baudelaire last time out. But, I mean, Brian Baudelaire tries to use every other rule in the book, you know, to break. And Ace Lee looks like he's bringing an official with him. The DCW Junior Heavyweight Champion, who is closing in, by the way, at 140 days, closing in on becoming the longest reigning Junior Heavyweight Champion in Diamond Championship Wrestling history.
Well, listen, Baudelaire alluded to his former Junior Heavyweight Championship run as well. Baudelaire would like nothing more than to make a little bit of history in his own front of becoming the first ever two-time Junior Heavyweight Champion.
Look at this stare down. Ace Lee, Brian Baudelaire, all over that Junior Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, scheduled for one fall, is our main event and is for the DCW Junior Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, residing in Calabasas, California, the Playboy, Brian Baudelaire.
Warmly received. Those were Grandma Coat chants earlier, by the way.
Incredible.
And his opponent from Magic City, Alabama. He is the reigning DCW Junior Heavyweight Champion, the Wild Card, Ace Lee.
What a story. Ace Lee is here in DCW. We all know he started as a security guard here in Diamond Championship Wrestling, and what an athlete, what a professional wrestler he has become. The standard bearer of the Junior Heavyweight Championship division. But Brian Baudelaire, Ace Lee, right now for the title in our main event of Synergy.
Ace Lee is exactly what hard work looks like. This guy has trained as hard as you can to get to exactly where he is right now. Brian Baudelaire, the exact opposite. The man doesn't care about putting in any hard work. He wants things handed to him on a silver platter.
He tried to physically take the Junior Heavyweight Championship from Ace Lee without winning it. He literally just took the belt, and it's how we got into the situation we were in the last time on Synergy. But now all the talk is over. Feet on ropes, stealing championships, all that is gone. Tonight, they settle the score for that Junior Heavyweight Championship. Right now, Ace Lee with control of the waist of Brian Baudelaire, ducking under the elbows of Baudelaire, and takes him down. Beautiful work there by Ace Lee. Going for the kick, but wait, hesitates. Baudelaire absolutely was trying to block it. And how about that? A deep arm drag. And a second one. Ace Lee, the drop kick to Brian Baudelaire. He might have the Playboy's number tonight.
Lightning quick for wildcard Ace Lee. That's why they call him the wild card. You never quite know what Ace Lee is going to throw your way. But make no mistake, unpredictability is the name of the game. And don't mistake unpredictability for recklessness, right? He is an accomplished athlete. That's why he's the Junior Heavyweight Champion.
Well, and it is that unpredictability that I think served in Ace Lee's favor last time these two met up, with using the ropes to his advantage. But look at how inside the head of Baudelaire Ace Lee is.
Able to trip up Baudelaire. Look, shoulders are down once more.
Incredible pinning combinations here from Ace Lee. It could be over just like that. But this thing is all Ace Lee early on. Brian Baudelaire is looking completely unsure of himself.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right, Spencer. I think Ace Lee has gotten in the head of Brian Baudelaire. He's so arrogant, is Baudelaire. Some people run the roads and put in the hours like Ace Lee because of the love of this sport. Not Brian Baudelaire. The Playboy is a man who cares more about the paycheck at the end of the night than anything else. He's so arrogant.
Oh! He used the official to his advantage that time. Our official was trying to give Brian Baudelaire ample space to get back into the ring, and Baudelaire saw that as his opportunity to get a little bit of a sucker punch on Ace Lee, and for the first time, Baudelaire in a little bit of control in this matchup.
Well, and look, that does make Baudelaire really dangerous.
Wait,
but
it lasted about 10 seconds. Ace Lee sending Baudelaire to the outside, outsmarting Baudelaire once again. Wait, here comes Wild Card, baseball slide, and this time Baudelaire outsmarting Ace Lee a little bit, using that ring skirt to trap Ace Lee.
Yeah, it's that eager energy we see out of Lee. He aggressively pursues his opponents. We see it time and time again. It's exciting, but can also create opportunities for experienced opponents. And Baudelaire now finds himself on top, hooks the leg here.
Kick out at 2 there from Ace Lee. But did Brian Baudelaire weather the early storm from Ace Lee? Can he settle into this thing and really put his focus on becoming a 2-time junior heavyweight champion? Brilliant suplex there. Shoots the half. Cover 2.
Baudelaire is going to look to slow this pace down just a little bit here. Baudelaire loves to take his time. That's what makes Baudelaire so dangerous. He doesn't necessarily need to beat you for 15 minutes. He needs to make you make one mistake. Look for every opportunity that his opponent's going to throw his way.
Listen, if Ace Lee is going to get the job done, it's going to be with the help of the DCW fans, who firmly are showing their support and their love for Ace Lee.
These fans have been electric all night here in the Bullet on the Bayou.
Up and over. Sunset flip. Kick out at 2 from Baudelaire, who goes low on Ace Lee. Takes him down. That was pretty close there, Landon.
But effective. Completely stops the momentum of the wild card, and now Baudelaire's got that hand right around the neck once again.
Well, and very smart, putting all of his body weight on the back, and now using that body scissors, making it hard for Ace Lee to breathe.
Yeah,
Ace Lee is a high flyer, Landon.
That's right.
He cannot hit a 450 from this position.
He's trying to frustrate him. He's trying to exploit that eagerness, and he definitely wants to prevent creating that space so that the 450 can hit. I mean, we've seen time and time again, as long as Ace Lee is on his feet, he could be on the mat, or he could be about 10 feet up in the air. Right now, he's on the ground.
Look at the strength, though, for wildcard Ace Lee. Straight to his feet with Baudelaire on his back, and a jawbreaker creates that separation.
So impressive. Oh, but look at this. Has to slow down just a little bit. Baudelaire has done some serious damage.
Baudelaire charging after Lee, runs into an elbow there. Did he slow the wild card down enough? Lee on that middle rope. Sight set on Baudelaire. Here we go. Springboard moonsault. Beautiful, but nobody home.
Baudelaire quickly shoots the half. Tries to steal the championship right here.
No, Ace Lee a kick out at 2. Baudelaire can't believe it. But Ace Lee as resilient as they come.
Once again, trying to take advantage of every opportunity that presents itself. It's very great strategy that's worked out time and time again for Baudelaire, but now trying to go back to that back. Clubbing blows from the Playboy. Got that cravat lock on, gonna try and snapmare him. No!
Wait, shoulders are down. The reversal from Ace Lee nearly retained the championship there. It looked like Baudelaire was going for show me the money. Instead, he's getting forearms from the champion. Left hands now from Ace Lee. Firing back up. Look at those moves.
He's feeling it.
Wait, Baudelaire ducks under. Caught the boot. Oh! Face first goes Baudelaire. Ace Lee to retain the championship. Now a kick out at 2.
How dynamic is the offense of Ace Lee? Completely unpredictable.
Landon, how about this action on Synergy tonight? Hard hitter after hard hitter. Bobby Thunder retains in our opening match against Camille. Andy Hansen victorious tonight. And now Ace Lee looking to retain gold of his own. He's got Baudelaire up. Baudelaire, though, an elbow, gets himself back down to the mat. Going for it. Show me the money. Wait, Ace Lee just landed. I think he did a handstand. German suplex with the bridge. Baudelaire kicks out.
Unbelievable action. Both of these men want to make history tonight as it pertains to the Junior Heavyweight Championship.
And how well do these two men know each other? Baudelaire went for that show me the money. Ace Lee, incredible escape with the handstand. And now Lee going to the top, but Baudelaire meets him there and takes the champion down.
Yeah, knew exactly what Ace Lee was going for there. And these two men do have so much history.
Ooh.
It was Ace Lee who stood up for Brian Armstrong when Baudelaire was looking to end Armstrong's career.
Baudelaire trying to do some serious damage to Ace Lee on the apron. But now, Baudelaire, where he doesn't want to be, slides off back into the ring. Forearm there. Ace Lee trying to hang on to that middle rope. Trying to get, yes, he does. He reverses Baudelaire, who now getting some space away from Lee. And again, oh my goodness. Ace Lee, high risk, was about to go to the top, and Baudelaire, for a third time, knocks Ace Lee off of the apron, off the turnbuckle, and that time it was into that post here at the Bullet. Look, and Ace Lee could be in trouble.
Yeah, I've got to hand it to Brian Baudelaire. That was so smart.
That structural post. Baudelaire used it to his advantage. Show me the money. And Baudelaire is the Junior Heavyweight Champion.
Here is your winner and new DCW Junior Heavyweight Champion, the Playboy, Brian Baudelaire.
Brian Baudelaire using the environment to his advantage, and is the first ever two-time Junior Heavyweight Champion. He survives the early wave of Ace Lee, and Brian Baudelaire proves, like it or not, oh my, what is this now?
What's the point?
You won the championship. What more do you have to prove?
And I'm sitting here thinking how impressive that was, how smart Brian Baudelaire is.
Oh,
good Lord.
Doing extra damage to Ace Lee now. He wanted more than just the championship tonight, Landon. He wants to put Ace Lee on the shelf for good.
Love him or hate him, the Playboy is your new Diamond Championship Wrestling two-time Junior Heavyweight Champion.